This is Bella. Bella has been vegan since August 2017. Now, one of the things that's happened is that Bella found the leg of a rabbit. We, of course, allowed Bella to have the leg because being vegan, we just don't want to cause harm to animals. But if an animal is already dead, then that means it's okay for her to have. It's just that we don't want to.
Hey bitch, and welcome back to me talking about people I hate. So here's my problem with vegans. You are nutritionally depriving your animals, and not only that, but you are pushing your own beliefs off onto your animals. Maybe don't own a carnivorous animal if you're not willing to feed them the biologically appropriate diet. First things first, I want to say just a huge, massive thank you to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. Guys, I mean, you know this. We work with them so much. They're my favorite sponsor ever. If you are unfamiliar, Atlas VPN is a fantastic VPN service used by more than 6 million people. VPNs are great because if you're traveling, you can watch all your favorite shows in other countries. Even if you're not traveling, it's fantastic. I personally love it because my fiance lives down in Mexico, and so we travel back and forth quite a bit, and we love Atlas VPN. We use it all the time. It's fantastic. Atlas VPN saves you so much money when you're shopping online, whether it's for airplane tickets, hotel rooms, no matter what, they have you covered. They can find you the best deals possible. On top of improving your internet speeds wherever you go, and you can use it on multiple devices. Honestly, Atlas VPN is just great. I love it so much. I've used it so many times, and the best thing about it is it's only $1.39 a month. So definitely go check out Atlas VPN because I know you're interested. That link is down below. I mean, seriously, you guys, some of my videos you can't even watch in other countries, so it's worth it because with a VPN you get unlimited access to so many of your favorite movies, shows, YouTube channels, videos, whatever, that you otherwise wouldn't get without it. I'm telling you, it's inexpensive. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's totally worth it because every single one of you who have tried it absolutely love it. So thank you so much again to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. As you guys know, I love them. I hope you guys love them as well. But let's go ahead and let's get into it. Oh, girl, we are going to make some people mad in this video. I'm a vet student. Something I have been recently doing is studying animal nutrition, specifically small animal nutrition, mainly because there's this new trend going around where all of the vegans in the world are wanting to feed their dogs and cats vegan or vegetarian diets. Without consulting their veterinarians, and they say, oh, my vet says it's perfectly fine, but really at the end of the day, they just looked up a few vegan websites and articles that say it's okay and don't actually do their own research. Because let me tell you something, being in vet school myself, there is not a single veterinarian that I have met in person who has ever been comfortable with telling somebody that a vegan or vegetarian diet is healthy for their animal. Honestly, not one. Whether it's a dog, and definitely if it's a cat, because cats are obligate carnivores and need something called taurine in order to survive. Contrary to popular belief, and this is one thing I want to get out of the way in the beginning, dogs are not omnivores. This basically means that dogs can eat fruits and vegetables, but they don't process it efficiently at all. Their digestive tracts are 99.9 similar to the gray wolf today. Even though they have been domesticated for about 30,000 years, their digestive tract is still identical. It is short, it's designed for digesting meat and bone, and all of the vegans in the world seem to think that dogs are omnivores, and I'm like, girl, where did you get that idea from?
Okay. Go ahead and call PETA on me. PETA approves of my vegan dog. The president of PETA told me it's okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is no such thing as a vegan cat or dog. just cats and dogs, forced to eat vegan diets.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to bore you guys because I've made several videos on dog and cat nutrition so far, and really my biggest concern with animal nutrition, specifically small animal nutrition, is kibble in general, because the majority or the vast majority of kibble for dogs and cats is really low quality, even if it meets AAFCO standards. So I know you're thinking, what is so wrong with kibble? Why shouldn't I be feeding it to my dogs? Well, let's talk about it. If you're unfamiliar, AAFCO basically has nutritional requirements for dogs and cat food that are sold publicly on the market. And this is something that a lot of vets, especially vets who have been studying nutrition, have such issue with, because there are so many dog foods on the market that do not exceed AAFCO standards. They barely meet the minimum requirements, meaning that your animal is barely getting the amount of nutrition they need to actually live, and they're not thriving, they're not really living healthy lives. This is one of the reasons why cancer has risen so much in the last several decades for dogs and cats, and also so many other degenerative problems have started occurring since kibble became a thing. So getting my kibble rant out of the way in the beginning, I personally just believe that kibble is really horrible for dogs and cats. Even wet food is pretty bad for them. My personal belief is that you should be feeding a fresh, cooked, balanced food to your dog or your cat. Yeah, so while I was editing, I realized that I needed to do a bit more research into the available cooked dog foods currently being sold on the market, and when I looked into it, pretty much all of the cooked dog foods are packed with lentils, aka peas, chickpeas, legumes, and potatoes, which, as I'll discuss later on, are not good to have as main ingredients in your dog's food. If you're going to feed your dog a cooked dog food, definitely make it yourself, because there aren't any good ones available currently. My personal belief is that you should be feeding a fresh, cooked, balanced food to your dog or your cat, or a fresh, raw, balanced food to your dog or your cat. And balanced is the key word here, because most people do not balance them properly, which is why vets do not recommend that people feed cooked or raw, even though those are the best foods for dogs and cats, and they're the most bioavailable nutritionally for dogs and cats, meaning that your dog or your cat is going to get the most out of that food. And if you want to know how to balance them, there are many articles and websites and YouTube channels that do a really good job. What I would recommend is watching this small pet nutritionalist YouTube channel. She does a really good job on how to feed raw balanced diets on a budget. And if feeding raw food is too complicated for you and you are still looking to budget more towards kibble, or it's a convenience issue, she does a really good job of pointing out the top 3 kibbles available on the market and what you should look for in your kibble when you are buying, to make sure that it is still good quality for your dog. So why exactly is vegan dog food so bad? My biggest problem with vegan and vegetarian dog food is the fact that it is linked to serious health problems, because all of the vegan and vegetarian dog foods use legumes and potatoes and starches for their protein. Perfect example, I pulled up 3 of the most popular vegan and vegetarian dog kibbles. The first one we're gonna go over is Wild Earth. The second one we're gonna go over is Halo, and the third one is V-Dog. I think the biggest argument that's going on right now is vegan and vegetarian dog food companies saying that their products are better or just as good as meat-based kibble. First of all, meat-based kibbles still suck, and they're not good for dogs, and they're not healthy for dogs. One thing that I hear a lot of vegans and vegetarians say is that all of the vegan and vegetarian pet foods that are being sold are AAFCO approved, therefore it must meet the bare minimum requirements nutritionally for your animals to live. And that is true, I will say that. But again, going back to what I said just a few minutes ago, just because a dog food is AAFCO approved, it does not mean that it's good for your dog. All of these vegan and vegetarian companies, they want to come out here and say that, oh, well, we're AAFCO approved, we meet the standard. It's like, yeah, but every single dog and cat food are AAFCO approved. All you have to do is buy a bunch of artificial supplements and synthetic supplements or ingredients and put it in your food to make it nutritionally balanced. A few studies that were published over the last couple years that just got completely buried by vegan news media was the fact that canine heart disease is being caused by tons of not just vegan and vegetarian dog food, but normal dog food that has legumes and potato-based ingredients in it for their protein. Multiple different studies on the links between legumes and canine heart disease. Federal authorities are studying possible links between heart disease in dogs and diets containing legumes or potatoes. Dilated cardiomyopathy is a genetic condition found in most often large dogs. FDA officials said many of the reports of DCM involved dogs of breeds that have no known genetic predispositions to the disease, and that many but not all of these dogs were being fed diets containing legumes or potatoes as main ingredients. And I just want to show you guys, let's just go over the ingredients that are in these top 3 vegan and vegetarian dog kibble. Here we are on Wild Earth. First ingredient, dried yeast. Second ingredient, chickpeas, peas, both legumes. Oats, pea protein, oh, another legume. Potato protein. And then it just goes on with a bunch of powder supplements and synthetic supplements that were added to the food. I mean, how is this healthy for your dog? How is this healthy when legumes and potatoes are currently being linked to cardiomyopathy in dogs that have no pre-existing or genetic predispositions to heart disease? All right, here we are on V-Dog Kibble. Dried peas, pea protein, both legumes, brown rice, oatmeal, potato protein, and then it just goes on again with a ton of synthetic supplements and nutrients. Again, how is this healthy? Here we are on Halo. First ingredient, green peas, chickpeas, both legumes, pea protein, another legume, potato, sweet potato. Oh my God. It's like actually depressing to sit here and read this stuff. I love how vegans think that they're making their dog healthy by being vegan. I mean, girl, you're making, okay. If you want to think that you're making your dog healthy by subjecting them to canine heart disease, go right ahead, girl. I mean, honestly, I personally believe that it's animal abuse. I actually legitimately believe that there are serious health concerns when you're feeding your animal a diet that is making them prone to severe diseases. And these are the top 3 vegan dog kibbles that are on the market right now. So basically what I wanted to get out in this video is no, vegan and vegetarian dog kibble is not good for dogs. It's definitely not good for cats. In my personal opinion, I believe that you are nutritionally depriving your animal and you're subjecting your animal to serious long-term health challenges and health problems. If their digestive tract is designed to be processing meat and the nutrition that comes from meat and organs, then that's what they need to be eating. To end this video, make sure to do your own research and also talk to your veterinarian before you change your dog or your cat's diet.
So some of you just don't believe that my dog's a vegetarian, so I have this set up right now. Also, my dog is very healthy. She loves greens, she loves her salad, and I don't force her to eat her salad. It's what she likes. Come here. Come here. Okay. Okay, so this is Bonnie. She is my little vegetarian, okay? Now, no, don't eat that. No, eat that salad. Look, salad. Do we need the salad? Here, pick one. No.
Anyway, anyway, that's all I have for today's video, you guys. Massive thank you again to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. I love them so much. Don't forget to click that link down below, you guys. Remember, it's only $1.39 a month, and I know you're gonna love it. But otherwise, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.